In order to find out whether vritti changing technique works for you or not, there is a very easy way of experimenting it with making your breath healthier. A healthy, good breath is slow, is smooth, and is long. So there is a measurement involved which will help you to see if your breathing is helped by doing vritti changing technique. Just recall, what is your best breath like? Your breath is the best, means slow, smooth, long, when if you have just finished, got out of meditation, or have had a very nice, peaceful, relaxing time with your friend, or maybe chatting with them over the phone or meeting them, having to have enjoyed yourself, or maybe in prayers, in a pleasant state of mind, your breathing is your best. So recall one such time and give that kind of breath of yours, say 10 on 10, 10 points. Now, watch your breathing, how it is just now, and see, is it as slow, as smooth, and as much at ease and long as it was when you were breathing your best. If it is not exactly your best, how much far is it from there? Is it 9? Is it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, whatever? So give it a number. This will help you to compare. Relatively, you will understand. Now, your number is less than 10. So you can very correctly, it won't be wrong to say that you are not breathing very well. It's very important in this technique to be honest, brutally honest. So you are making a statement that you are not breathing very well, and therefore there is scope for improvement. So we admit initially and make the first acknowledgement statement. So do as I do and say as I say. Even though I'm not breathing very well, I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though I'm not breathing very well, I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though I'm not breathing very well, I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Now, tap the beginning of eyebrow point and say, not breathing very well. Tap the eye end point and say, not breathing very well. Tap the point below the eyes and say, not breathing very well. Tap below the nose and say, not breathing very well. Tap in the chin groove and say, not breathing very well. Tap below this collarbone here and say, not breathing very well. Tap below the armpits on either side, not in the arms, but below the armpits. Not breathing very well. Tap here on the lower ribs in front and say, not breathing very well. Now, tap here at the junction of nail and skin on the side of the thumb. Say not breathing very well. A similar point on the forefinger and say not breathing very well. Similar point on the middle finger, not breathing very well. Similar point on the little finger, not breathing very well. Come back to Karate Cha. I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. I choose to breathe slow, smooth, and long. And I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. I choose to breathe slow, smooth, and long. And I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. I choose to breathe slow, smooth, and long. And I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Tap the beginning of eyebrow point. Slow breath. Tap at the end of the eyes and say smooth breath. Tap below the eyes and tap below the eyes and say long breath. Tap below the nose and say slow breath. Tap in the chin groove and say smooth breath. Below the collarbone, tap and say long breath. Below the armpits, tap and say slow breath. On the lower ribs, tap and say smooth breath. On the thumbnail, tap and say long breath. Forefinger, slow breath. Middle finger, smooth breath. Little finger, long breath. Karate Cha. And I deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Massage the tender spot on the left shoulder as you take a deep breath in. Gently press and hold the point as you breathe out long from the mouth. Pay attention to your breath again and see if it is shifted, if it is any different. If there's a difference in your breathing, it means the technique is working for you. Calmer mind, slower long breath. Agitated mind, jerky and short and quick breath. So the technique, if it is working for you, you can make use of it for shifting anything that makes your breath jerky and short and fast to anything that makes your breath slow, smooth, and long. Sometimes for some people, it may not show a significant difference in doing just one round. But repeating it a couple of times will get you in touch with yourself, and it can start working. 1 in a million people is such that this may not work for them. So let that be, and let that be. But the percentage of success is very, very high. Enjoy changing the negative to the positive.